Hi comic book fans, and welcome to another suddenlycomics.com video. So it's been 2 or 3 weeks since I posted a video, and this is because I have been on holiday for the last 23 days. This is one of the advantages of being retired. So I spent 2 weeks at the Edinburgh Festival, enjoying lots of shows, mainly stand-up comedy, which I really adore. And my daughters joined me for a long weekend up in the Edinburgh Festival. My wife then came up, and we spent 7 or 8 days touring around the beautiful Northumberland countryside, doing lots of biking. We went to Lindisfarne, the Holy Island, Bamborough Castle, and probably the best day of all, we cycled right round Kielder Water, which was we had fantastic weather that day, and that was great. However, you don't really want to know about that. You want to hear about comics. So, cautionary tale here: do not go off on holiday. Um, and keep ordering comics, because what happens when you get back is that you have a huge number of parcels to open. I've taken a picture which I'm going to put up here to show you what I came home to today. I counted them up. There's 49 parcels. I've got a bad problem. Right, so you are going to get some box opening comical videos over the next few days. Right, the other thing that I have to announce is that whilst I was away, I hit over 100 subscribers, and therefore I am going to run a 100 subscriber competition over the next 7 days, and I'm going to give away a comic a day. So at the end of the competition, there will be 7 comics as the prize for my 100 subscriber competition. So that's going to run. The first video will go up for that tomorrow. There'll be one every day until the following Sunday, and then I will announce the winner on the Sunday, a week tomorrow, Sunday evening. I'm going to do it like I did the last one, which is I'm going to post a video, at least one video per day over the next 7 days. And in order to get an entry into the competition, you need to comment on a video, and you need to be a subscriber. Right, but more about that tomorrow. Today I've opened 2 of the parcels, and I'm just going to share them with you. Now, first of all, a big thank you to Triple G Comics. Triple G's got a great YouTube site. Please go and watch him singing Monster Mash. It was one of my highlights from YouTube watching. And what Triple G does is once a month he selects somebody who's commented on his videos, and he sends them 20 comics. That's really generous. And anyway, in July I was the winner. So one of the first parts, and this Triple G's, I only just won before I was going off on holiday. So I've had the parcel obviously arrived probably the first week I was off on holiday. I have felt a bit guilty about not saying thank you to Triple G, but I didn't because I haven't seen the comics. So I am going to show you the 20 comics, quickly show you the 20 comics that Triple G sent me. He asked me whether I preferred DC or Marvel. I said I was bi-comic, and I liked both DC and Marvel, so he has sent me a combination of the two. The cover, just on cover price, these comics are worth between $70 and $80. So this is a really generous prize from Triple G. So here we go. Quickly going to run through these. First up, we have got Endless Winter Part 8, and it's the Black Adam Special #1. Now, I have got the cover B to this, which is a fantastic Alex Ross Black Adam cover. So it's really nice to have the cover A. Next up, and I'd never seen this one before. It's quite a recent comic. It's Batman Superman number 11, and again, I really like the cover on this. There we go. Next up, Mockingbird 3. I know nothing about this comic, but there we go. And then we've got Avengers Assemble Season 2 Civil War. And again, I quite like the cover. We've got a fairly classic looking Iron Man and Captain America. Next up, again, I've never seen this comic before. I have no idea really what it is. I think it's about wrestling. It's W23. I think it's probably WWE wrestling comic. So I have no idea. But anyway, thank you, Triple G. Next up, Avengers No Surrender number 8, Marvel Legacy Avengers 682. Suicide Squad number 37. Oh, this one's nice. It's Wolverine number 1. Now, we don't get too excited. It is the facsimile copy from last year. However, you know, this is I've looked at the fair market value of this, and this is worth in a near mint graded. This is sort of $30 to $40 now. So, and I actually have recently bought a copy of this off Tim Plum. And it's currently off to CBCS, and it's a signed one, and it's currently off to CBCS for slabbing. So this will go along nicely with that. Then we've got Batgirl 49. Again, I know nothing about this comic. Right, the next one's really nice, and I haven't got this, which is unusual because I've got a lot of the comics from this era because I was collecting at the time, but I haven't got this. It's Youngblood number 1, Rob Liefeld, and you know, this has got a bit of value. I think the fair market value in a 9.8 graded is $65. So, you know, $70 at cover price, but there's a couple in here that actually have got a bit of value to them. And this next one, actually, I checked it up, it has got a bit of value to it. Again, about $40 fair market value in a 9.8. It's Spider Island number 1. Very nice. Then we have a Thor number 7. Donny Cates, I think. That's a second print. We've got a Teen Titans number 44. It says Robin Hunt on it. We've got a Batgirl 20. I quite like this cover. It's got the penguin on it. Yeah, quite a nice cover, that. We've then got a very snazzy looking comic. It's Infinity and the Forever People. I know nothing about this comic except for the fact it's got a lovely 3D, I don't know if it works on camera, I think it probably does, a 3D sort of effect on it. Lenticular, I think it's a lenticular cover. Very nice. And then we've got another quite old comic. It's Teen Titans number 30, and Terra joins the Titans. And again, I think this has got a little bit of value to it. 9.8 graders, I think it's $50, $60. Then I've got a Superman comic. I can't actually read what it says. It says Superman G Gyro. I don't know. There we go. Anyway, it's like Superman's gone a bit bad. Then we've got something called Ultimate Spider-Man Web Warriors Fight number 9. Justice League Odyssey 24. And finally 52 week 11 Batwoman Begins. So Triple G, many thanks for those, much appreciated. And for those of you, go to the link below, go and watch go and watch Triple DG channel, comment on one of his videos, and who knows, next month you could be the winner of his 20 comics, which I think probably there's about $100 worth of value in that prize. So great. Right, now the other one I opened was my box from Stackery. So Stackery are the company where I consolidate. They're in New Hampshire. I use it as my US address. So my comics, everything I buy in the States goes to Stackery. They consolidate it for me, and I usually get a delivery once a month. And so here is the one that arrived while I was away. I bought the full set of Frank Cho's Shana. It's a series I really like. I've actually already got some of these, so but these are in much better condition, and I bought the whole set from a seller in the States for a really good price. So 1, 2, 3, and I really like this cover, and I do have another one of these. 4, 5, 6, and finally 7. I also picked up this is Marvel Voices Pride 1, and I think this is the first appearance of that character there. So I could only find this in the States. So that's quite nice. I quite like Jim Golden's artwork, so I've been picking up some Jim Golden stuff, and I got this and one of the comics he worked on was called The Nam, and I picked crash bang wallet, and I picked up I think there's 10 issues here. There's 10 issues of The Nam, where I picked up for $24, so less than £2 a comic. Right, another couple of comics. These are really, really, really hard to find. I couldn't find these two in the UK at all. I've talked about this before. It's Books of Doom. It was a 6-issue miniseries, all about 6 issues, all about the origin of Doctor Doom. Really low print run. This is number 4 of 6, and also I picked up number 5 of 6. Okay, neither of these two, I could not find them in the UK at all, having looked for 3 or 4 weeks. I now do have all 6 of the Books of Doom, and I have a couple of copies of issue 1 and issue 2. I actually think that the 4, 5 and 6 are the harder ones to get hold of. When we get Doom, these Books of Doom ones are going to go up, so if you see these around at a reasonable price, pick them up. Right, the next one is really interesting. So again, if you've watched some of my videos, you'll know I'm keen on Namor and Namor spec ahead of hopefully Namor appearing in the next Black Panther film. So I was scanning, and the first ever cover appearance. I mean, Namor has been around. He's one of the oldest Marvel characters. I think he might be the oldest. He's older than Human Torch, so I think he's probably the longest established Marvel hero. And this is Marvel Comics' first appearance of Namor on the cover of a comic was in Marvel Comics number 4. So here we have, and don't get too excited, Marvel Comics number 4, first cover appearance of Namor. Right, this is another facsimile, a copy, a reprint. But it's a really nice reprint. I think it was done sometime in the 70s. It says its Flashback is a publication of special edition reprints This is issue number 26, reprinting Marvel Mystery Comics 4 from 1940. Reprinted by permission of Marvel Comics Group. Okay, so yeah, I didn't pay $120,000, which I think is what a Marvel Comics number 4 in this condition would be if you could find one. But it wasn't that cheap a comic. This reprint isn't easy to find either. Right, and then finally, and this is my second copy of this, and I have shown this, I did show this on the price variants, and I bamboozled Alan because he didn't know whose first colour appearance was in this comic. I've already got one of these, but this is a much better copy. This actually could be in the 9s, and it is the first time Usagi Yojimbo appears in colour. I think this is a good spec, and I probably will get this graded because this is a really nice copy and it wasn't expensive. People haven't picked up on this spec. Well, they certainly hadn't when I bought it. Okay fans, that's the end of this video. Good to be back. Enough said.